Hi, everybody. I'm Deacon Dave.
And layperson Lisa.
Welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show from the Old City. And look, it's the Zobbers that are coming right now.
Oh, it's the Zobbers. Come on, Zobbers.
But I don't think they're going to want to be on the podcast.
They like to photobomb us, but they can't because there's a wall behind us.
Right, there's the Zobbers.
Oh, but they're headed over here anyway.
Here comes the Zobbers. We're on a podcast. Very good. So, Lisa, we just had Mass inside the Holy Sepulchre.
Yes, we
And
did.
we're having an ice cream treat before lunch.
Yes.
So, what did you think about our visit to the Sepulchre?
Oh, I enjoyed it very much. Well, first let's talk about we walked the Via Dolorosa.
Yeah, right.
The Station of the Cross, and you led us in that, and anyone who wanted to turn carrying the cross was able to do that, which was very nice. I think like the most powerful moment for me during that was when Mary was leading the way, carrying the cross. That was very powerful to me.
Yeah, Mary Miller.
Mary Miller.
Right, who has Down syndrome.
Yep.
And who's an amazing young lady who's 21 years old, who's over here with her parents.
Yep.
Right, yeah, and that was...
me and Mary have a secret shake, a secret handshake.
Oh, very good. I can't know what it is, and neither can the audience.
Nope.
What I thought was, I think we get lost that sometimes when we do the Stations of the Cross, Lisa, it's very solemn. Right, but we were amongst all of the businesses and the people
And the
picking up
chaos.
trash and the chaos, which is how it would have
Yes.
been in the time of Jesus.
Yeah, I even made that comment to Mike Rieger, and I said it was even probably more chaotic when Jesus was walking this.
Right.
You know, so.
And there's a lot of indifference in some people, and
Yeah. Oh, you know what I also found very powerful was like when people would walk by and join us in singing "Jesus
Yes.
Remember Me," or like make the sign of the cross. Or one lady came and kissed the cross.
Oh,
That
nice.
was really cool.
I missed that, but I saw the people singing and
Yeah,
everything.
I thought that was very powerful.
And then other people just walked right through our group, speaking in whatever language they were, with total disregard to
Right.
what was going on. So,
Right.
but that's sort of how it was when Jesus was being carrying his cross up
Right.
to Calvary.
Yeah, some people were, engaged in what was happening, like curious. Who was this guy carrying the cross? Who was going to be put to death? And other people were, like you said, indifferent.
Right.
And could care less about what was going on.
So, what about the Holy Sepulchre?
So then we had a chance to venerate the anointing stone.
Right.
And most of our group were able to venerate a Calvary.
Yes.
And then we had Mass. And in place of a homily, you have led us in a meditation, which I found very powerful.
Beautiful.
Yes. And it's kind of, I guess I could tell my little story thing.
Go ahead, Lisa. I will tell your story, Lisa. Let's go right over to Lisa, everybody.
So the first thing that you led us through was to imagine Jesus gazing upon us while he was nailed to the cross. And so I just felt like Jesus was telling me that I did this for you, and I would do it over and over and over, and just how much he loved me. And then you had us put Jesus in our arms and carry him to the anointing stone, and so I just imagine myself washing Jesus's blood off, and just how he shed that blood for me. And then you had us wrap him in the burial cloth.
Yeah.
And at that point I just knew what was going to happen, so I kind of tried to wrap my wounds up in that burial cloth too, and we placed him in the tomb. And so I feel like I placed my wounds in the tomb, and then I said, Jesus, we're not doing this, I'll see you in a few days. And then he sang "Rise, I Will Rise" by Chris Tomlin, which was very moving, and I just felt a lot of joy. So
yeah, it was kind of neat. The Armenians were in the background, so like when we were singing, you couldn't hear them, but it was almost like a low level sound, which my wife said it bothered her, but I actually kind of liked it.
Oh, it didn't bother me.
Yeah, me either. But it was just kind of the whole atmosphere, and I was just thinking, we have probably how many masses that are going on inside this church at the same time.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That it just made the whole experience it's just so powerful. And with Monsignor Barrett, I go, that was a beautiful mass the other day, and Monsignor would go, they're all beautiful masses. And I go, Monsignor, you know what I mean? He goes, yes. And then I said, Monsignor, this was a beautiful mass. And I know they're all beautiful, but this one was beautiful, and he agreed. I think he's been very moved, and the scourging pillar is actually
Oh yes, good. Yeah.
is actually in there.
Yep.
And so you're able to touch that, and
Yep.
we got a picture of Monsignor Barrett with that. I know you went up and venerated as well as myself, and so that was the whole thing was.
It was
And-
very powerful.
Yeah, and it was a Sunday Mass for us.
Yeah.
And everybody, so Monsignor sung everything.
I know. I love chanting the Our Father and
Yeah.
the Kingdom of Power.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah. I that was great.
No, it was. The whole thing was spectacular. It was absolutely insane inside the Holy
Oh, yeah.
Sepulchre. We're not able to get into the tomb because the Armenians are doing something till 12. But we're going to come back tonight and see what it's like at like 8 o'clock and hang around for an hour and then watch them close the door.
Yes.
Because Lisa wants to see them close the door.
Yeah, and we'll tell you about that after we see it. Because
Absolutely.
it's a special thing.
All right, so stay tuned for our next episode. I'm Deacon Dave
Like personally, so.
from the Old City.
Bye.